Amazon has removed the downvote button for product reviews. My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy, an Amazon agency. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about reviews, specifically some of the changes that we've seen. So anytime you're in a product review section, you can see this helpful button. You can see comment, report abuse. Now, we have seen product reviews, even if they have nothing to do with the product or violating a bunch of terms, are typically harder than ever to get removed from the community system, a la Amazon Seller Central. It's still worthwhile to try and report a product review that violates terms, but it's much harder to get them reviewed and removed specifically. So the downvote button was one way that you as a seller could probably game the system a little bit. I can see why they probably removed that function. So now it's just helpful. Now notice that as I scroll through here, right here you saw 86 upvotes, 84 upvotes, 67, and as we scroll down, the number keeps decreasing. And the reason I bring this up is because reviews that have the most votes show up higher. And you can see top reviews. Now, consumers can go most recent. I think most recent is usually the best thing to review as a consumer, but as a seller, this gives you some prerogative. This is probably a gray hat tactic, but right now there are services out there where you can pay them to come in and hit helpful on some reviews. For example, let's say you got a bad 1-star review here. Well, just upvote 4 or 5 other positive reviews, get them past that 51, get it off page 1. So I'll leave it to you. I'm not going to specifically mention any services that do that since it is a little bit of a gray area, but you as a seller do need to manage your own product reviews. You do need to think about them and especially respond to any of them that are negative. One thing that you may not know about is that there are thousands of tools out there that will track when a product review comes in that's negative and flag it for you. But now the brand dashboard actually has a section where you can go in there and see the latest product reviews. And so if you aren't reviewing that on a semi-weekly or weekly basis, I highly recommend you do that because it allows you to come in and at least at bare minimum, if you only had one action item coming out of this video, it's to go look at your past 1-star reviews on your top sellers and respond to them publicly, basically with a politically correct answer of sorry for your experience, we back up our products, please reach out to us. You can't give them any contact info. It's really hard to actually get in touch with them, nor do I expect the person who left that review to see your response. What you're doing is trying to leave a response so that when inevitably the next person comes and reviews that 1-star review, that you can at least know that they're going to see your response. And that's helpful because then you know that, hey, they back it up. So here's a case example. Thanks for writing your review. And they actually had a contact phone number, which I don't think is possible to do anymore. But feel free to attempt it and try and respond with those because it is beneficial to respond to those so that consumers know that you care about your product and you'll back it up. Consumers know that every product ever is going to have a bad review, but when they see one and they see you publicly respond and care, it alleviates their anxiety, which improves conversion rates. So that is my tip of the week on product reviews. Make sure you respond to them and track them and do so in the brand dashboard. I'll put a link in the description. If you have a question about how to do something on Amazon, please feel free to leave it as a comment on my videos. I will make a comment video about it. Thanks.